Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to my channel and a very happy new year to you all. I hope you are well. I hope you've had a nice relaxing Christmas festive period and a good new year. I know that this time of year is not all bells and whistles for everyone. I know it's not the easiest time for everyone, but whatever you have been doing, I hope you've had a peaceful time. So January, it's here. Today is the 4th of January. I haven't been able to pick up the camera much at all, not even much, just I haven't picked it up at all because it's been school holidays and I've been at work, and school holidays it's just really difficult to film because the house is just chaotic. So yeah, I thought today just felt like a natural day to start it off because I'm not at work because the children are still off. They go back to school tomorrow, they are ready for it. It's going to go from like 0 to 100 tomorrow because I'm at work, the kids are back at school, we've got beavers, it's just everything's going to come at once tomorrow. So I'm just preparing for that. Just done a load of washing, so I need to hang that up. This has the potential to be a very busy vlog. So yes, I thought I would just start off with my scan results because I have a feeling there's going to be people watching this that just want to know the results and then we'll click off, and that's absolutely fine. I'm very grateful to you for popping by and checking in. If you are new here, hello, a very warm welcome. My name is Leanne. I create content around weight loss, what I'm eating, vlogs and shopping hauls mostly. Honestly, my kids have just come in fighting. It sounds awful, doesn't it? My boys just argue. They're 2 years apart and they argue. They're best friends and they argue 100 times a day. It's just, yeah, this is how they roll. So where was I? So in 2022, I joined Slimming World and I wanted to lose a lot of weight, probably in the region of 7 to 8 stone. And so I got to almost 5 stone off. I think I was literally about 2 pounds or so away from my 5 stone. And then I was hit with the news in December 22 that I had stage 2 breast cancer, and that kind of just turned everything on its head, really. I feel like fight number 2. Honestly, I get them peaceful, set up with something and then try and nip off for a few minutes and all the chaos breaks loose. And that is just how this is just why I can't film during the school holidays. It just doesn't work. Anyway, where was I? Right, so I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer in December 22. I was 40 years old and it really turned my life upside down. And I think I thought originally that, you know, I was gonna just throw myself into healthy living and, you know, just, I don't know what I thought, but I don't think I really realised what was about to happen. And it kind of ended up being a lot harder than I expected it to be. And long story short, last year was a challenge. I had surgery, I had radiotherapy, I have hormone tablets still now. I've got to take those for 5 years. And yeah, I just don't think I was prepared for the emotional side of it. My mental health took a bit of a nosedive for about the last half of last year. And yeah, so it's taken me, I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to be kind. I hear this a lot, be kind to yourself. And actually I thought, you know what, I'm just going to be kind to myself. I am just going to, you know, just listen to what I need. And that's what I did. As a result of that, I have gained some weight. I'm not sure how much, but I think it's in the region of about 2 stone. Today, I'm rejoining Slimming World. I've put it there, I've said it now. I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to go back. And I think what I need is that kind of structure again, you know, that kind of ability to count things. I haven't got the ability to count things. I don't have the app or anything anymore. And yeah, I've been off Slimming World, or not going to group now, for about 6 months. So yeah, today is the day. Anyway, as a part of my ongoing cancer, it's not treatment, like monitoring, I'm having annual mammograms. And so I had my mammogram on the 1st of December. It's a really rubbish time to be waiting for those results, I'll be honest. But I think now I've done it once, I know what to expect, and hopefully this year will be a little bit easier. My mammogram results came through actually exactly 2 weeks later, and the letter said there was no evidence of breast cancer on the scan. So the best news I could have hoped for. I was actually elated. In the back of my mind, I know that, this scan doesn't mean there's nothing floating around, but I just need to get on with life now. I just need to live and just keep checking. This is your reminder, people. Have a check. Start your year off with a check. So yeah, I'm going to take my boys out today to a play centre. The weather has been absolutely atrocious this week. Well, it's been atrocious most of school holidays, to be honest. We've had 2 major storms in the last week. Today is really settled, but the ground is like a mud pit, so I can't take them out to like an outdoor park or anything. So we're going to go to a play centre. One of our friends from school has invited us over to a local one, and that'll be great because, they can all play together. So, and they need that. They really need that. My son also wants to go to Aldi because we're really low on cereal. I love that he's telling me we need to go. I know that we need to go. I don't want to do a big shop because I want to do like the big shop. I don't actually know when I'm going to do it. Haven't got any meals really. Maybe 2 I can pull together. So I really want to do a big shop on Monday. Today is Thursday, so I'll see. But I'm gonna definitely need some fresh stuff. And my son wants some cereal, so he was like, "Mum, we're going to go to Aldi." I heard him talk to his brother this morning at breakfast. He was like, "Alfie, we're going to go to Aldi today so we can get some cereal. I'm going to go with Mummy." So my littlest one, he hates supermarkets. He hates food shopping. So he'll stay here. My husband's working from home. And Alfie will be absolutely silent while I'm gone because Harry won't be here to fight with. So my husband can just crack on with his work. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to rejoin Sim World. A lot going on today. So I'm going to make my lentil bolognese for dinner because I've had so many people asking me how I do it. It's nothing fancy, but I will show you. So this is everything that I'm going to use to make my bolognese. I am going to fry off a red onion and some red pepper with some peas, and then I'm going to add a little bit of Quorn mince. This is the frozen mince, and I don't add a lot of this. I just add some for texture really. Then when that's all been fried off for a few minutes, I'm going to I'll rinse this tin of green lentils in water and then drain it, rinse it in water, and then add those to the pan. Then after another couple of minutes, I will add some chopped tomatoes, some passata, and maybe some water. I just keep topping it up with water really while it's cooking until it is at the right consistency. And then I really season. I'll add some turmeric, a little tiny bit of ground black pepper, some garlic granules, some oregano, and some smoked paprika. I basically add whatever seasonings I've got really, but these are my kind of regular go-to seasonings. And yeah, and then once that's all been cooking for a little while, it's good to go. And this is dinner all done. So I've put the lentil bolognese on top of some whole grain rice, and then I've got some green beans. They're the frozen whole green beans, and I've got some pepper that was spare. And then on the top, I've just sprinkled some garlic pepper and some chili flakes. And yeah, so that is I'll finish dinner and it's all sin-free. I could stand here and say it's the same day, but it is not. It is a number of days later. I don't even know when I started filming this vlog, so I am sorry, but my children just needed my full attention that day. I thought I would be able to kind of vlog in between, but I took them out to a soft play centre and we spent hours there, and then when we left and got home, my son had his friend over and I just gave them my full attention essentially. So I didn't film. I didn't go to Aldi as planned, and I didn't cook the bolognese. However, I did cook the bolognese the next day, so I did film it. I apologise for the lighting. The lighting in my kitchen is terrible on a bright day, so at night time it's even worse. But yes, I have filmed that and popped that in this video. And I did rejoin Slimming World. Finally, I went back. So I have faced the scales for the first time in a very long time. They are giving out new books now to everybody. So I paid, it was nearly £20 to keep all my history, because I didn't want to start over. I wanted to just keep it all and just keep going. And I also bought a magazine, so that put the cost up slightly. So it was £19 something to rejoin. But I still got the new books, even though I'm not a new member. I got the new books because everyone was getting them. I haven't had a chance yet to properly look through these new books to see what's changed, but it looks like the sins and healthy extras and all of that have been moved into the book where you record your weight. So you've got your weight changes at the back of the book, and then your healthy extras and where are they? And your sins, they're all sort of like in the same book, whereas they did separate those out, didn't they? And I did think that was a bit annoying because you need to have your two books with you, but I guess that might have been part of the point, because I think historically there's always been like a book that no one looks at. So they have a second book now, which has got tools to help you, which I'm actually going to use. So this is like a food diary for 6 weeks, like a 6-week food planner. And I haven't started it in week 1 because, to be honest, I've had a bit of a tough week actually, if I'm honest. The kids have been still off school for part of it, and I've had a nightmare with my car. I also fell over, and it's the second time in 8 days that I fell over. I think I tripped on the curb, so I think I can explain it, and I'm just gonna see how it goes. But yeah, I've just had one of those weeks, and so kind of getting myself back on track has been really hit and miss, if I'm honest. But anyway, I'm going to use these tools and everything I can possibly use. I'm going to print out a weekly weight loss chart to put on my fridge, because I really need the visuals. I know this is going to be hard for me this time, and I'm going to just pull all the resources together, all of the tools, all of the supporting group. It was amazing to be back in my group. Honestly, I have the nicest group, the best consultant. There was lots of hugs and just, yeah, it was just so lovely to see so many people are still there. It's a group where you have just people that are there for a really long time. If they don't feel like they're doing well with their weight loss, they're still there. They still go, they still use all of those tools and resources, and the group is so supportive. So I'm really pleased to be back. And that means I'm going to restart my Slimming World content. I actually think that filming the content is what's going to keep me on track. And actually, I've got so many plans for this year, and I really need to lose this weight because I have gained 22 pounds. So actually it's less than I expected. I thought I'd gained 2 stone or more, but it was 22 pounds. So that is 6 pounds less than I expected. So that was nice, but I really need to get that off. I mean, really by sort of April, to then go through to June to be, you know, in really good shape, to be honest. That's what I'm aiming for. It's quite a big goal, I know, but I feel like once I can start getting into being 100% every day, which is my goal for next week, I think it will come off quickly. I really do, because I don't think all of it is like properly gone on yet. I can't really explain it, but it's a really big gain to have over a course of probably about 6 months. And some of it I think is down to my tablets. I think my appetite increase might be down to my tablets. So yeah, I'm battling a little bit. I know I'm battling with my hormones definitely this week. I can feel it. I'm so short-tempered, and I've got such I'm not short-tempered, but I've just got such a less tolerance than normal, I think. I can feel I'm really battling with my hormones this week, and I knew this particular week I would do, but it's the worst it's been, I think, since I've been on the tamoxifen. So yeah, all of that combined is just trying to work out what works for me now. There's a real danger time for me, which is after school, when the kids get home until dinner time. I can take in a lot of extra calories just from snacks, and just while I'm cooking dinner, I can just reach for things. So it's just making sure that if I am reaching for things, then I'm reaching for the right things, getting things prepped, having snack ideas that will really kind of help me. And once I've got that all in place, I do think it will start to come off, but I think it's going to take me a few weeks to just properly warm up and get back into it. This week, my first week back, is certainly not going to be a big weight loss, that's for sure. But I'm still going to go. I'm still going to absorb the motivation, because that's what they do. They really motivate you. I came out of my group really motivated. Just need to find my routine again, especially now the kids have just gone back to school. So yes, that's where I'm at. I am going to start, like I say, recording some what I eat in a days again. I'm really sorry my content has been really hit and miss. I haven't had a regular schedule. If I'm completely honest, I can explain it. It's because I haven't been living the same way as I did before when I was recording all my vlogs. I have been working more, and with my children being older now, it is really difficult. It's so much harder to film than it was. They seem to need more attention now they're older than what they did before. I don't know. It's just they're up later and the house is really chaotic. So I find it quite difficult to find the right time to film. I should have a majority of Mondays off going forward, which gives me a time to actually think about my content and create some content. So please bear with me. I will be uploading. I just don't know how regularly it will be, but I am going to endeavour to do weekly weigh-ins, because I know that I got a lot of people who enjoyed watching those, and you know, the bad needs to come with the good. So I will record the weeks when weigh-in doesn't go quite as well as I'd like. And yeah, so let me know if you are back on it or if you are still on it and how it's going. I know quite a few of you are target members. It would be really good to hear how you're getting on with maintaining. And yeah, this is me kind of saying I've gone back, I've got my books. I need to read these books. They do actually look quite good. They don't look hugely different to the old ones, but I love a new book. And these tools do look good. It's quite possible that all of this was in the old book, but to be honest, I never really looked at it. In fact, the second book that goes along with this one is in my cupboard, virtually in new condition, I think. I barely didn't use it. So anyway, that's where I'm at. So yeah, every Thursday evening I will be going to my Slimming group. And yes, I hope you will follow along for the journey. And you know, I find that whilst I record these videos, one, to help me to stay on track, two, to give motivation and support to anyone who might be trying to lose weight as well. But also, I found it fascinating to watch my videos back. I've actually watched a few of my old videos to re-motivate myself, and I can't believe how different I look now. I can definitely see the weight gain, and I really just want to, it's kind of motivating me looking at those videos to say, come on, you know, let's get back there. So you guys support me as well. You give me so much encouragement. And so that's kind of why I do it, really. It's like a two-way street. It's a really good place to get support and motivation online. So anyway, that's me done for this vlog. I hope you are all really well, having a good week, and I will hopefully see you really soon in my next one. Bye guys.